Good day, everyone. Welcome to another exciting English class at ISIFE EDUBLOG. Our guide on the English language is Martin Ekba. Now, let's get started. Please always remember to like, to share, and to subscribe to all our platforms. Now, our topic today is adjectives. Adjectives. Now, there is an age-long definition of adjectives which I have simply followed because it is correct. There is no need to change in the winning team, as they say. So an adjective is a word that qualifies a noun or a pronoun. That's what adjectives do. We explained this means that adjectives describe quality, quantity, size, age, color, etc. And by so doing, they point out the person or thing that is meant by the speaker. Right? And so, we have a list of adjectives here so that a young user of the English language can at least have a head start. So examples of adjectives are small, big, clever, beautiful, handsome, loyal, royal, successful, truthful, frank, talkative, godsend, insulting, calculating, nice, lovely, large, afraid, happy, fair, honest, gorgeous, precious. That's just to mention a few. We answer some of these words as names. Some people have argued that it is wrong to answer adjectives as names. Whatever your own conviction is, a word like precious has become a name in the Nigerian climate today. I also have my own kind of argument. Sometimes we have names that really do not pass for English names, but will claim they are English names. For instance, I just talked about the word precious now. Precious is not an English name, it is an Igbo name, anglicized. Alright? People answer favor and they want you to believe that favor is an English name. That's not true. Favor is an English word, not an English name. It is a Nigerian name, especially Igbo name. Ngozi tends to favor. Alright? So why it is important we make this kind of cases is not to condemn anybody for doing anything, but to make you conscious that you are aware of what you're doing. Alright? I've had a Reverend Father friend who told me that they usually guide people when they come choosing names, and they tell them, look, this is an adjective, we can't accept that as name. Whatever your conviction is, please be conscious of what you're doing. That's what we're talking about here. Alright. Now, we look at formation of adjective. Formation of adjectives. Adjectives could be formed from nouns or verbs by adding suffixes such as ful, ous, ive, and ish. There are others, but we'll just have to use these ones for examples. Okay, so these are nouns, and these are adjectives formed from these nouns. Truth, truthful. beauty, beautiful. Prayer, prayer, prayerful. Pie, pieful. Courage, courageous. Danger, dangerous. Grace, gracious. Alright? Then you have verbs, adjectives that are formed from verbs. Now you have event, inventive, create, creative, select, selective. Oh, this is educate. And the adjective form is educative. Then, if a girl behaves like a boy, we say that such a girl is boyish. So from boy, we have boyish. If a boy behaves like a girl, we say that the boy is girlish. So from girl, we have girlish. Right? Child, childish. Baby, babyish. But note that these are actually nouns, right? These are nouns. From where these ISH adjectives were formed. However, it is instructive to note these usage constraints. Alright, sometimes we, take things beyond what they are. For instance, it is quite common among Nigerian users of the English language to say that girl is insultive. This is not good English, because the English language doesn't have such a word as insultive. Alright? If we have accepted this as Nigerian English, fine, but for the British English, which I try to teach all the time, there is no such word as insultive. So we should say that girl is insulting. This is correct. Now, how do we misuse another adjective on the board? Talkative. So we say, that, for instance, okay, let's say the man is a talkative. This is wrong. Why is this wrong? Because talkative is not a noun. Talkative is an adjective and so does not require the article a. Please take note of the error. Talkative is an adjective and not a noun, and so does not require the article a. The article a is a property of a countable noun. Therefore, what we should say is, the man is talkative. You can also say, he is in a talkative mood. That is to say, that A is modified mood, because mood is countable, you have moods. Alright? So the A is not here because of the adjective talkative. It is here because of the noun mood. Alright? We also have this kind of problem with calculating. So So how do we use calculating? Yes, again, we produce an error in using it as my father, for instance, is a calculative businessman. This is wrong. Why is it wrong? It is wrong because maybe in modern English, of course, we should have a word calculative in modern English. It wasn't there before, but today we have calculative. However, the meaning of the word calculative is not the same as what we have used this to mean. All right. So calculative may exist in modern dictionaries, but the meaning will be quite different from the meaning that is intended here. Now, so what do we say here? To say that somebody calculates very well, that is what this one is talking about. We say, my father is a calculating businessman. So this is correct. This is wrong. Also in this list is godsend. Yes. Again, we invented another word that is not English. And so you help people when they least expected the help, and you hear them say, you are a godsend. A godsend, sorry. You are a godsend. This is wrong. The adjective godsend first is an adjective and does not require the article a, and it is written together as godsend. It is not invented from the godsend is not a verb that you say the adjective form will come from the past participle. Alright, that's the issue here. They take it that send, this is send, and the past participle form of send is sent. So when they say that the adjective is God sent, they mean that this verb should change from the present form to the past participle form, as want changes to wanted to become an adjective. Alright? As choose changes to chosen to become an adjective. But this does not behave like that. This doesn't behave like that. God sent is one word. It is written together, and the send is S-E-N-D, not S-E-N-T again. So how many errors have I pointed out now? 2. The third error is that there is no use of the article a. So let me give you the correct version of the sentence right now. You are godsend. I don't even care whether you like the way it sounds or not. That's not the issue here. A lot of students will tell me, hey, Uncle, it sounds somehow. Mr. But this doesn't sound correct. But it's correct. That's what matters. It's correct. So, you are godsend. That's English. Not you are a godsend. Okay. Let's also look at some other forms of adjectives that are easily confused with nouns. Now, these words sometimes get you confused as to what to use and when. Patience and patient, for instance, is the most disturbing of these pairs. Because patience, okay, let's start with that way. patience is noun. All the NCE words are nouns, while the NT words are adjectives. Alright? Now, what this means is that if you want to be sure that you are using the noun, check whether it is the NCE word, or if you want to be sure you're using the adjective, check whether it is the NT word. Now, look at what I mean. Patience is a noun, but patient is both a noun and an adjective. That is the reason I said is the most disturbing of these pairs. Now, he ran out of patience. Why did he strike his wife? He ran out of patience. Alright? This is the noun form, not he ran out of patient. Okay. Now, this is a simple everyday expression. Be patient. Don't get confused about this. My problem is that there are expressions that have been correct over time, but all of a sudden, maybe because of the lacks in our education system, or I don't know, but that's one reason I could attribute to it. We begin to use such expressions wrongly. In recent times, this is the Harmattan season here, and I've been hearing people say hammer time instead of the Harmattan that had been known. Now it is hammer time. That's not correct. It's Harmattan, not hammer time. Now, what we mean is, let's not begin to say be patient, and then we have exchanged patient, which is the adjective form, and which will go with the verb be, to patience. That's wrong. So, we have another kind of patient, somebody who is sick and is in the care of a doctor is a patient. So the doctor could say, he is my patient. So you see, this is adjective, this is noun, this is noun. So take note of these usages so that you don't confuse one for the other. Importance and important. Importance is now the importance of this project is known to all. This project is important. Alright? This project is important. Then, affluence and affluent. Affluence is a noun. His affluence may have entered his head. Alright? His affluence may have entered his head. That is to say, he may have become too proud because of his affluence. So, affluence here is a noun. Now, he is affluent. He is affluent. Efficiency and efficient. We need efficient teachers. We need efficient teachers. Our teachers are efficient. Alright? Efficient has been used in two different ways. Efficient teachers, and then our teachers that are efficient. All adjectives. Okay. His efficiency made his boss, okay, trust. Okay, his efficiency made his boss trust him with the highest office. This time, efficiency is the noun form of efficient, and we'll say his efficiency made his boss trust him with the highest office. Next is abundance and abundant. We had an abundant harvest last year. We had an abundant harvest last year. Abundant is an adjective qualifying the noun harvest. While everything is in abundance. Everything is in abundance. Abundance is a noun which is the complement to the preposition in. So, what is the whole of this trying to achieve? To help you know when to use what. Remember that the NCE words are nouns and the NT words are adjectives, except for patient, which doubles as a noun and as an adjective. In a subsequent lessons on adjectives, we shall tell you more about how the adjectives work. For now, we say keep subscribing, keep sharing, liking, and always be with us. Don't forget to also subscribe to our affiliate platforms because we are trying our best to be with you all the time. Thank you so much for being here.